Right. Next up, we've got Colleen Bradley. Colleen's going to talk about being a COO. I'm just going to steal a couple of quotes here. You've all got your schedules and all, right? So Colleen says, a day without laughter, sorry, I'm just stealing your bit. A day without laughter is a day wasted. Her second quote, there's a special place in hell for women who don't help other women. So now I'm going to...
Thank you very much. I've never been important to use a clicker before. Did I just hit the button and go? Okay. Let me just get my speech out. Thanks very much for having me here today. Hey, Desi. So, my name's Colleen Bradley. I'm Chief Operating Officer at Made to Engage, which is a local digital transformation house. So, I've been working there 2.5 years, and how did I get there? I did a degree in business and a master's in computers, and I've had various technical jobs. So when I put through this application to speak, I thought I would put in how to be a great leader. So I went straight to Google, and I Googled 5 attributes to be a great leader. And then I thought to myself, why are you lying to these people? So let's do check 2. Check 2. Hiya, my name's Cole. Hey, Sophie. Sorry, she's from London. I hope you didn't fly in for this because you're going to be disappointed. My name's Cole, blondie or bobby to my friends, and I'm a proud Derry woman. I'm from a place and a time which you've seen Derry girls. That is my life. That was my life. I'm a nerd. I was born a nerd. I was born a hard worker. I also happen to be born gay. That's a fact I'm neither proud nor ashamed of. To me, it's just like having freckles. I had no choice. I just get on with it. Slightly difficult to say, and I can only say it now after 20 years when I'm living in Jurassic Park. But that's for another conference and another discussion. I've always been a problem solver. In fact, one of my other nicknames in our family is Crisis Intervention Call. In Derry, if you don't have at least 2 nicknames, are you really loved? So, a wee bit of a background about me. Yes, I was a coder. I see Anne here, who was Anne. Hey, me and Anne started working in the same place about 20 odd years ago. I was a coder in Raytheon Missile Defence Company, which was fun, wasn't it, Anne? No pressure at all. And I loved coding. I was a nerd. I absolutely loved it. Then I went on. I started in mainframe. Yes, I'm that old, but I don't look it. It's okay. I worked in mainframe. I worked in .NET, Cold Fusion, DB2, the whole thing, and then I moved on to become a business analyst and a PM. So you can see the aging process here. It's walk, crawl, run. It just goes the other way about. So I moved from a PM, and then I actually did a couple of years consultancy because I thought, why not, see what it's like. So what I'm going to do today is talk about the things that I've learned and why do I think I'm becoming a leader. To be honest, I don't want to steal Katie's imposter syndrome from the weekend. And if somebody working in NASA has imposter syndrome, we're all in the deep doo-doo. But I want to talk to you about the things that I've learned. And I have moved from a problem solver to a leader. And it's a process that's currently ongoing and it won't stop. Because when I started with Made to Engage, there was approximately 25 or 30 people, right, Deirdre? That was about right. The team's here, so they'll keep me right. And now we're about 60 people. And these people, they do need somebody, a leader to look up to and a leader to help them out. And I'm not great by any means stretch of any imagination, but I want to talk to you about the things that I feel that you should do in order to be a good leader. Some of them have already been touched, so hopefully they're kind of right. But passionate. Okay. I love technology. I love it. I love it, breathe it. I am a nerd. I was born a nerd. I'm going to die a nerd. I would love to be transported somewhere in the virtual reality when I die, but I will see. So I think you do need to love, you need to have a passion. You need to have a passion to be able to inspire other people. For me, I'm going to read this out without my reading glasses, so give me some time. Yes, I'm that old. Passion is a profound, positive feeling for something that is deeply and meaningful, personally meaningful. I love digital transformation. That's what we do. I love seeing the benefits it brings to our customers. I love seeing the team learn new skills. I love the excitement that it brings when we come up with exciting solutions. So for me, I think you have to be passionate in order to be a good leader. And let me put that in context. I couldn't be a leader in a gym. I don't really care how fast you'll do your 5K or how many burpees you've done. I don't even really know what a burpee is. But with passion comes vision, energy, excitement, and enthusiasm. And with that, I think you need to be a good leader. It's needed to be a good leader. So the next slide I have is value my value. Anybody that works in Made to Engage, I'm looking at all these weary eyes, they'll often hear me saying, value our value, don't be giving away our value. And I think as women, personally, we all have that imposter syndrome. We don't realise the value that, oh, sugar 5 already, yeah. We don't realise the value that we bring to situations. I still feel that I have no discernible skills because I am a nerd and I miss coding. Why do I miss coding? Because I had a deliverable at the end of every day. Every day I was like, I produced that, aren't I awesome? People didn't care, but I loved it. Now that I'm becoming a leader, I can spend my day talking. But I'm not just talking. I'm encouraging, I'm mentoring, I'm hopefully inspiring others to do more and learn more. For example, QA Kerry, as we call her. She wouldn't be here without me prompting and pushing her. And then her going forward obviously made me feel like I should go forward. P.S. You don't need to have short blonde hair to work here. But it does help. Okay. The next one, these are very large words for somebody from Derry. Delegation without abdication. There's two things here that I had an issue with. Delegation, I didn't like doing it, much as the rest of the guys here like, what? I didn't like doing it. I thought people would think I was lazy if I didn't. Why can't she do it herself? She's pretty capable. And also, I'm a bit of a control freak. Who here's a control freak? Who here suffers from imposter syndrome? Are we fickle or what? So I was both of those things. But I realised I need to delegate. Delegation allows me to empower the team. I need them to know that I trust them to do a good job, and I do, because I work with a bunch of people, mostly here in the third row, who are much smarter than I am. And I need to rely on those guys, and I do. So what I need to do for delegation is I need to ensure they have the competence, the skills. Just smile there. I'm not drunk, I promise. I need to encourage that the team have the competence, the skills, the authority, the information and the tools to undertake the tasks. So I would hope that they would agree that I do facilitate them working and doing the tasks that they do. But with delegation comes this without abdication. Yep. For me, that means 2 words, responsibility and accountability. Sorry for the buzzword bingo, office buzzword bingo, because those are worth a lot of points. But responsibility, whilst I give the guys in the team the responsibility to do it, ultimately I'm accountable. So it's one team. It's one team. When they do something and it's a success, it's our success. When they do something and it fails, it's our failure. There's no separation. It's one team. And when they make mistakes, I make a mistake. Which brings me to the next slide. It's okay. It's okay to make a mistake. If you're not making mistakes, you're not trying hard enough. I make a mistake on a daily basis. And I have the guy that I work with, Stephen. There's 6 Stephens and 4 blondes, by the way, in our office. I work with a guy called Stephen Casson, and he allows me to make mistakes on a daily basis, and he supports me every time I make a mistake, much as I would support the team whenever they make a mistake, because if they're making a mistake, they're actually trying. Don't make the same mistake twice. This is a cheat, full transparency, this is a cheat slide because I have 5 points here, but I didn't want to give you death by PowerPoint. So it's also okay not to know the answer. I'm not the brightest person in the room, ever. I have a team that are much brighter than me, as Anne said. You have to surround yourself with people that are brighter, smarter, can do better things than I. And I have that. So whilst I'll not know the answer, I'll have a plan of action. So once the guys give us the information, I have a plan of action and I'm decisive. I'll make decisions based on that plan of action that's recommended. The next thing is, it's okay to ask for help. I also ask for help on a daily basis. You're wondering why Stephen employs me at this point, but I ask for help on a daily basis because I need it. I don't have all the answers. It takes a village. 1 minute, I'm going to speed up. Sorry for whoever's typing. Don't be afraid to push yourself. Carrie and I push ourselves on a daily basis. And the next thing is, it's okay not to be in the spotlight, says she, taking full centre stage. But for me, the proudest moment I had recently is when Mark, who's sitting here representing the male from the company, He stood up and made a speech, and the outputs of the speech that he did and how he presented it, the outputs, that was one of the proudest times that I had in me to engage. I had nothing to do with it. I think leaders make other leaders, and that's vitally important. The next one, fun. I like a wee bit of fun. As you stole my quote, Charlie Chaplin, a day without laughter is a day wasted. I truly believe it. Let's put it in context. Not when things burning down. If we have applications burning down and somebody's sitting playing Fortnite, that ain't going to happen. But I actually do believe that you do need fun. And with fun comes positivity. Positivity fuels enthusiasm, which fuels innovation. And I think a team that's led out of time, okay, I'll be really fast. I'll do Olivia Colman. No. A team that is led by happy and positive people, they work harder, simple as that. They work harder and they enjoy their work when they're doing it. And I think it's very important. In conclusion, sorry about this, in conclusion, this isn't a recipe to be a great leader. I wish it was, but it's not. Do I have the audacity to think I'm a great leader? Nope. Do I think I'm a good leader? I would hope I'm getting there. Do I want to get better? Yes, I want to get better. And I think that's what makes me a good leader. I want to be better. And I have put in some changes in the organisation that we've done. And hopefully, if you're in an organisation when it grows from 25 people to 60, and we have lofty ambitions that we're going to be in 120 in 2023, I think it's leaders needed. And I just want to say, everybody out there has the ability to be a leader if they want any. Thank you very much.